Hello, my name is Suckit. We are playing Enigmatica 10. And first thing I want to do today is gather some materials so we can at least finish like the walls and the roof and stuff for our little house here. Now, the first place I thought I'd look, because we need some green dye. And we need calcite. I know there's calcite up here. There's also pockets of red sand, so I don't know if there's gonna be any cactus up there. But we need the calcite anyway. And I think there's terracotta there that we also have a use for. Who is that? Well. We're in 1.21. So, these guys should drop the potion, right? We do have a osmium sword, which is 8 base damage. Yep, there it is. One ominous bottle. Alright, well, we can turn it into nutritional paste. I guess there's not many modded uses for that yet. That's okay. Perfectly normal game. There wasn't any, there wasn't any cactus up there. Now, I was hoping that we would be able to make nature's compass, but I can click on this all day and the recipe doesn't come up. That leads me to believe that it is likely uncraftable, but I remember about what the recipe is, so just in case it's some kind of error, we're gonna now the nature's compass appears to be currently uncraftable. Now we could use that to have led us directly to a desert biome, or any other biome that we chose, but that's not gonna work out. So let's see, it just seems like it's temperate up this way. So maybe we should try to head south. On the other hand, I don't really want to go exploring blind unless I have to. And a look in, whatever this is, XCI, showed me that the market has it for a diamond. I think it's a big lie. I don't see that. That's pretty weird. Well, what do we do? Do we skip the green? What other options do we have for green dye? See, the reason there's cactus. Bee queen. Cactus. Maybe a wandering trader will come by. It's very early in 1.21, and I expect there to be a lot of changes in this pack, and I want to keep exploration in new chunks to a minimum. So, forget everything I've said so far about green. So I want to say, last time, we were thinking about making a heat generator and seeing if that will take coal. I don't know that it does. There's a resistive heater, fuel wood heater. What is it? Well, we can't make it yet anyway. Here it is. The heat generator. It's 2 copper Ferrite iron, osmium, and what else? Just 2 planks of any sort. And craft this thing up. Okay, so what happens if we were to, say, take some charcoal and throw it in here? Okay. Turned it into lava. Generated some power. Don't look like anything caught on fire. That's good. I wasn't expecting the lava. Honestly, though, this thing seems kind of not great. Now, there may be a better way to use burnables as fuel. We're gonna need a block of iron. And where's everything? Oh, that's a little bit loud. Let's turn that down there. So there's this mod, Just Dire Things, and it adds this goo. And we better go to sleep. Now the goo is supposed to have various transformative properties. My understanding is it'll turn... Let's get a bunch of iron. Why not, right? My understanding is that it will turn a block of iron into something that we can mine for something else called ferrocore. And I have no idea how any of this works, so we're gonna just put 6 down here like this. I am gonna be surprised if it works on the one in the corner, so we want to make sure we at least have, well, there's another space down there we could put this too, right? Yeah. And then we could put another one right on top. Alright. Not the goo. We're gonna put dirt down real quick. Then we're gonna put the goo down. And then we're gonna put this iron block on top. Okay, so it looks like it is affecting all of them. I imagine this same texture change is happening to the one all the way down on the bottom. We can look and see. Sure enough. We'll just let these cook or whatever. It's definitely cooking. Or, you know, whatever. What we're supposed to see, I think, is something around like this. It's not the coal. It's something called ferrocore. This here. And we're supposed to get some amount of it. Oh. We caught it on camera. Yeah, okay. Oh, and we keep the goo. Alright. Let's collect this up. I thought the goo would be expended. Looks like that's not the case. We can just pick it right back up. And oh, we have 21 of those. Let's cook up exactly as many as we need for the simple coal generator. Okay, that's 4. You know, actually it doesn't look like there's any opportunity at this point to increase our yields from this stuff, so we're just gonna cook it all up. Alright, here's 8 anyway. And we're also gonna need a blast furnace. I think we have everything. So let's see. I would suspect that its output is on the side, is on the top there. I don't know if we can turn it. Could hold up to 1,000,000. We got 9,000, almost 10,000 out of half a stack of charcoal or thereabouts. Let's see how we do with this simple coal generator. Okay, 54,000 versus 9,000. This is far superior. Next thing we're gonna want to do is make ourselves a couple more furnaces. We want to be working towards a metallurgic infuser. There we go. And there are all these different tiers of it, but this is where we start. It's pretty cheap. Let's see, that's probably more than enough redstone, yeah. What I'll bet we can do is just pop it right here. Yeah, very good. Very, very good. Now, we should immediately be thinking about power storage, right? So, Mechanism adds these energy cubes. There's two things we need. One of them is steel. And do we have any honest to goodness coal? We have some. I want 32. And I want to take 16 of them. The way the metallurgic infuser works is you put a number of certain things in here and it will give you a certain amount of millibuckets of that now ready to craft. 32 millibuckets of that, well, 160 millibuckets of that, I should say, combined with 16 iron, should get us 16 enriched iron. Yeah, perfect. It's 10 millibuckets per enriched iron. Now, once these are done, we're going to do it all over again with another 16 coal and then the 16 enriched iron. Now, there's a way to get better yields out of our coal, but we're not quite there yet. We're going to need the resulting steel dust from this operation and its subsequent steel to make machine frames for the thing that would let us do that, and also for some energy storage. There we go. Now, we're going to do the same thing with some redstone and some iron. This will get us something alloy, advanced alloy maybe. Again, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Infused alloy. And then when we're done with this glass, we'll cook up the steel dust, we'll have some steel. There's the first 4 we need anyway. So let's go ahead and make the basic energy cube. Steel casing is a basic component of many things we're going to be doing. These energy tablets, we're going to need some of these infused alloys. How many of these are we going to need? We need 2 here and another 2 there. So 4 of them. What a coincidence. And then we're out of redstone. I'm going to have to go mine some more redstone. Alright, we got some more redstone. So we can make our first energy cube. Now this will only store 1.6 million. But the upgrade, and there are more upgrades that are, just increasingly better. This will hold 6 million. Now the question is, will this thing charge in this direction? And the answer is clearly yes. So we're going to take our infuser. For now, I guess we'll put it right down next to it. And we'll set this right to output on the energy. We'll let this charge up for a minute. I guess our next goal, we have 2 of them. We want to make some of the cable, and we'll need, that's just steel and redstone, apparently. Alright. Well, we have some steel. Cable, as you might expect, transfers energy. Now, we will need a configurator to configure the cables. Okay, so it's steel, osmium, 2 iron. That's not bad. Whoops. Don't need the lead yet. And I believe we should be able to charge this beast if we put it in here. No. Maybe this doesn't charge anymore. Let's find out. If we were to remove this thing, put a little bit of cable down, can we just... Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we don't need to worry about charging that thing anymore. Now the cables themselves have a buffer. And you do want to make sure that, you know, it's going to be able to input into the proper side of the machine. You'll have a tab over here for everything these things can do. Okay. This is a solid start. The next thing we want to get into, though, is the ability to get more out of the ore that we're mining up. And a mechanism, if memory serves, that's going to start with an enrichment chamber. Now this will require basic control circuits, which are osmium and redstone. And it is 2 redstone per osmium. So we'll want 4 of these, right? This will cook those up. Alright. Our first control circuits. Now what else will we need? A little bit of iron. This will all be worth it. Alright. Our enrichment chamber is going to do quite a bit for us. For instance, if we wanted to make, you know, instead of 1 redstone per 1 iron to make those alloys, we could go ahead and enrich the redstone and make ourselves, wait for it, some enriched redstone. This will then give us 80 millibuckets. That will be generally true for anything that you're going to be putting on this side of the enrichment chamber. We'll just go ahead and make some advanced alloys. Now another thing this thing can do, I believe, is increase our ore yields. And we're going to want to be able to automatically smelt up. Yeah, okay, so it's 3 for 4. That's better than nothing. We're going to want to be able to smelt it up. So we're going to need an energized smelter. So we'll just need another steel casing. And then some more circuits and redstone and glass. I'll toss that right over there. And while we're goofing around, we might as well make ourselves a barrel. Mechanism machines are really cool. They have that integrated logistics thing where, you know, we'll go over here to side config. This is items. We've got the output set to the right, which just happens to be occupied by the energized smelter. It'll tell you what's there. So if we turn eject on, it'll put the gold dust right into the smelter. That's the upgrade slot. That's not what I'm looking for. There is an upgrade slot. We got the right here, the barrels. We put an auto eject, but we don't even need a pipe. over there. This will just take care of it for us. So, it's not really ore doubling. If we had like actual ore, like with Silk Touch, I believe it would be. But it's a lot better than nothing. Now I did go across the river to the north. There is a village. This is the first village we found. I think some of the mods we have add villagers. And it would be great to loot the place. Nice. Aha! It's a waystone. These are fast travel mechanics. You can set them up in the world. Break them, move them. Da-da-da-da. You can even craft them. There's like special ones that you can key to certain things. I never really messed with those. Oh, it's another one of these graveyard structures. Not complaining about it. We don't have a lot of inventory space, but we should grab what we can. Oh, hello. That could have been terrible. There's another village over here, just a little bit west of the other one. If we could find another waystone, we would be styling. I would love to get a hold of a bunch of this cyan terracotta, but we're like full right now. I'm not getting rid of any of that stuff. We have guard villagers in the pack. That's cool. But do we have anything that looks like a waystone? Alright, no luck. It's good to know all this is out here, though. We'll find another one of these eventually, or we can craft one. We get our hands on an ender pearl. Oh, okay. This has changed. But we'll call it home. And then when we get some more, we'll be able to teleport around. Okay, I was paying so much attention to what colors and what materials we had and how we might make it look interesting that I managed to make a mediocre apartment building in terms of shape. So, we will probably be moving anyway. I'm gonna do what I can to spruce this up a little bit. This is a it's a box, folks. It's a big box. I've lived in worse. Okay, I think the roof helps quite a bit. It's got a couple different levels to it, so it breaks it up. We'll have to add some detail to the sides. Now, I'm gonna want some stuff from McCaw's doors here. Specifically, we're gonna want some dark oak trapdoors that look like spruce trapdoors, and we can do that with these cottage trapdoor prints. There we go. Now all we need is a little bit of dark oak. That's how it's supposed to go. And now we have a dark oak trapdoor that looks like the spruce trapdoor. We're gonna make some more. Now for some of these bottom windows, we'll just whoops. Put a little shelf on, and then we can have a little shade up top, and that's one place where these are going to come in handy. Go out a little more, and there are these for all of the vanilla wood types. Also, you can basically make any vanilla trapdoor texture with any of the colors from any of the vanilla woods. There's also some other ones. Very cool mod. And then up here on the second floor, we could do something a little thicker. I put a roof on the porch over here. And in some of these spots, and kind of the eaves where there isn't really room for a window, I'll put some trap doors down. Sort of make it look like there could be a window there. Now, I do want to have some fences on the balconies. We got a couple options. And I think these oak picket fences are pretty nice. Let's try them upstairs too. Okay, yeah, these are fantastic. Okay. That's a pretty serious improvement from where we were before. Yeah, okay. We still need a little bit of detail here and there, but we got a little bit of landscaping, a little bit of lighting hidden. That'll do for a starter house. Now, we still have the inside of the house to deal with, but that's going to have to wait until the next episode. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you then.